That's it on the bottom there.
Where? Oh, I see. Yeah, you're right. It's on the ground. Ah, que lástima.
Right now, they're just trying to sink their ROV a little bit further down so they can go back and get the egg.
Yeah.
So there's no more. So they won't get any penalty points if they retrieve the egg.
Pobre Nessie.
Freddie, is there some sort of LED lights that tell us the temperature? Tell us the temperature?
Yes.
Yeah, it's up here.
Once again, for the audience,
Can't find it
the
down there.
pilots of the ROVs can only see their video feeds. They don't get the video feeds from the side of the pool or from the Carl Hayden ROV. But they have two ROVs, so they obviously get those two feeds. And their backs are to the pool, so they can't turn around.
And they have about 12 minutes left, so they need to pick up that egg and bring it to shore.
Maria, I was looking through my notes and I can't find it. I know there's a penalty if the egg does not end up in the nest or in the incubator. Do you know what that penalty is? I think it's pretty substantial, but
It's 20 points.
20 points. You lose 20 points if it stays on the bottom there.
So is it possible to get a negative score in this game?
I think they stop it at 0.
It's going up right now.
Yeah, it stops at 0.
Sam, grab Victor's when it gets up here. What do we have to make an arm?
They got it off. No, they haven't. They haven't got it yet. What's that? What's the time? Time? 24 minutes. So they have 11 minutes left.
Pull up the extra tether plate. Okay, good.
I got the robot. What do you
Go, Victor.
Yes.
Okay, Kelsey, if you're dropping the other one, drop it.
What other one?
Well,
The other one's been going down for a while. You have to add the balance.
I just pointed out, it's kind of neat that a university team and a high school team just serendipitously, or whatever the word is, and teamed up together.
Hey, you have 10 minutes left.
thank you.
Nessie's been spotted. Here are the coordinates. Here are the coordinates.
There's about 10 minutes left in the mission, so they still have plenty of time.
Nessie is 10 meters east, 9 meters south. What? I don't know. I don't even know what. Here. Here's our Nessie coordinates.
Can't really because I'm down my only if Maria's kind of close to the
See, the egg material, it's made, I don't remember what material it's made out of, but it's relatively robust, but it does have a lot of give to it. And it's filled with water, so it's, if you squeeze it, it's like, well, you've all played with water balloons, you know what it's going to do. So you have to have enough pressure to hold on to it, but not so much that you distort it too much to break it.
It's actually a beach ball.
A beach ball, yeah. Another thing that's a little surprising is I think there's 2 or 3 gallons of water inside the beach ball. So although the ROV won't have a lot of problem bringing it up because it's only slightly, they put some weights in it, so it's slightly heavier than the surrounding water. When you get it out of the water, it's, about 8 pounds per gallon, so it's, all of a sudden it becomes a 16, 20-pound object. So when they hand it off to the human to put it in the incubator, they have to be prepared for that extra weight.
Hey guys, can you see us or no?
Me?
Yeah.
We can if you want us to.
No, then look there.
We were trying to.
So
pick
once
up
again, this is the Robotics Advanced Systems from Arizona State University in Tempe combined with the Atlantis Robotics from Desert Vista High School in Phoenix, Arizona.
Really? I'm coming in.
But we
One of the things this team has done, which is pretty extraordinary, they developed actually a haptic glove, which they will eventually, maybe next year, have completed that actually allows them to do robot commands by moving their hand in different positions. They have a couple of hand signals that they do, which actually will be effectively inputting commands to the rover, ROV, I'm sorry, and that's probably going to be next year. But you saw at the beginning of their video, moving their hand back and forth to command the rover,
yeah, get rid of that.
or ROV, keeps in the rover. Another thing that people sometimes do, I did this in 1992. I wrapped a video cable with an electrical power cable that had 60 hertz on it, basically a power cable of 110 volts, and it put a really annoying 60 hertz buzz across the audio portion that was coming back. But it was impossible to unwind it before the event, so we had to put a notch filter and take out the 60 hertz
60?
hum. Yeah,
Put it on the left hook.
things you learn in the field.
Oh, we can't read it.
That's interesting you bring that up. If you notice a lot of the video from the ROV, it'll have a little line or two
Exactly,
here. This
yeah.
one looks like it's rolling a little bit. And a lot of that is interference because the video is running off the same power supply as the motors, as everything else. So,
Right. When you see that drifting out like that slowly, sometimes that's the voltage drop in the NTSC video signal as it comes up the cable.
Yeah.
Is sometimes enough for the horizontal sync, to actually drop a little bit below. Because usually, see that black line's going across
Yeah.
again? That's another artifact is due to either not enough power or it's being induced by the 60 hertz power cable.
yeah.
Also, as sometimes they're running out of batteries. If the battery begins to drop lower, the voltage drops lower. You'll start to see more, video failures.
I like the black.
You have to wait 30 seconds and then read it.
Is it right there?
Once it sets, once you set it.
Sounds like a winch. Or a radiation counter.
Yeah, that's it.
And those of you that watched this last year, Don Knight could not be with us tonight. He had I guess it was a fractured retina or a detached retina.
Detached retina.
Yeah, so you're just getting out of the hospital. So, Don, I know you're not watching us tonight, but if you're listening to us, our thoughts are with you and wish you could be here. Last year it was Don and I here in front of this, and it was just, Alan was out there in the water side, kind of doing what Maria's doing tonight.
Oh, that's not messy. Oh, okay.
The ball's already gone.
The teens have 3.5 minutes left.
Guys, we don't have long before we need to come out, so we don't get a penalty.